time. I've worked at music stores for the last, on and off for about the last 20 years or so. And for a while I worked at this independently owned music store in a town called Grand Island, which is actually, if you've ever been to New York State and in the Buffalo area, Grand Island is actually an island. It splits the Niagara River into east and west forks before it empties into Niagara Falls and into Lake Ontario. And so you have to go over a bridge to get to the island. And I used to work at Jackson Music, which was this independently owned music store. And I met this gentleman. He was a customer of mine. He's still kind of a customer of mine. He's trying to compete with me with the hat too. It's okay, man.
I got this idea actually from you, and
it's okay.
Any props.
So Wolfram is a fabulous bass player, and he lived in the Buffalo area with his wife. Am I saying your name right, Rayanne?
Yes,
okay.
That's right.
And then they moved to the Boston area, and so he knew I was coming here, and he said, would you mind if I play bass on a couple of songs? He was like, I picked out a couple of songs for him to learn, and then he came here and complained how difficult they were. They're not really good.
They are. I mean, so in any key there are like seven chords which fit like in this key, right? And typically his songs have like 6 of them, right? Like blues has like 3, right? if you play
yeah.
like something like funk has 1, right? It's always right. It's 1.
So I invited my friend to come play bass. This is Wolfram Neff. He's originally from Germany.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a couple of songs together.
Yeah.
It's great. I haven't played with another. The last time I played with, so a few years ago in Buffalo, they have this thing called the Sportsman's Tavern. It's a very noted music venue. A lot of Americana and honky tonk, like Asleep at the Wheel plays at this place. If you know who they are, they're a huge Texas band, and they have this Sportsman's Americana Music Foundation. And a couple of years in a row, I got nominated for Songwriter of the Year. And I got to play with the house band, and in the house band was Bill Kirchen, who used to play with Commander Cody, and he's like ridiculously good. And so they said, "What song you want to play?" So I went up and played. I said, "Well, I have a version of Long Black Veil, the Johnny Cash song." And so they said, I just told them what key it was in, and I said, "I'll start it." And they played the song like we had rehearsed it we were a little band, and my hair on my neck was standing. It was ridiculous.
Very cool.
That's the last time I've played it with any other musicians in that regard.
Wow.
No pressure.
So you got a lot to live up to.
It's comfortable.
It's very comfortable, but it's the hat. All right, so we're going to do. The first song we're going to do together is called Ask Yourself the Question. I wrote this song. It's on my No Passengers CD. And I wrote this song. I used to, between music store stints, I had about a 5-year period where I worked for this company in Buffalo that was a manufacturer of small kitchen appliances. And some of the stuff that they manufactured was sold at department stores across the United States and Canada. But one of their biggest clients was QVC. So we made stuff under the Cook's Essential brand name, and the unfortunate thing was that our products were made like shit, and they had a high fail rate. Unfortunately, I was one of 3 people who worked in the customer service department. So on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. In addition to my other duties, I had to field telephone calls from disgruntled QVC customers who had no idea why their newly arrived Cook's Essential 6-quart pressure cooker did not work straight out of the box. I never had a good answer for them because it's very difficult to troubleshoot a piece of crap. One fine Friday afternoon as I was driving home, I had a couple of thoughts. One of them was, God, I wonder what's in the liquor cabinet when I get home. And then I ended up singing out loud what became the first line of this song. Because I realized there comes a point in your life where you have to stop for a moment and take a deep breath and kind of reassess the downward trajectory that your life is currently on.
Like a parent 2 hours ago.
Sometimes it takes a good, hard, honest look in the mirror. Sometimes it takes a stiff drink. Sometimes it takes asking yourself the question, how do I get through these days? How do I get through these days? With your love in my heart and a smile on my face. That's how I get through these days. When the hard times take their toll, from the top of my head to the depth of my soul, when I feel like I must roll, like the big wheel of chance that will carry me home. How do I get through these days? How do I get through these days? With a song on my lips, anytime, any place. That's how I get through these days. When the hard rains never cease, and my mind's in a place that will never know peace, oh, the pain will always teach a lesson that's never too far out of reach. And how do I get through these nights? How do I get through these nights? With a dream in my head as I turn out the light. That's how I get through these nights. Ask yourself the question, turn in the direction you know you must go. There comes a time when you must leave those things behind you, things that just remind you and bind you to the stone. How do I get through these years? How do I get through these years? With the sound of your voice whispering sweet in my ear. That's how I get